Yeah, the 166 looks really smart in the UWR livery. As long as I end up on a 166 at some point next weekend, I'll be happy. So whenever I go to London, I've got to go on the DLR. I do like the DLR. Right, 65 limit. Slightly uphill. 13 miles to Truro. Got memories to doing this in a flipping pacer. Still don't know how I managed to do that. 8 and a bit hours. There are more people chatting in chat. That makes it easier. Downhill now. It's definitely a bit lacking in trains. I know it's not a frequent service down here, but when we were down in St Earth, you know, a few trains coming and going. Penzance was fairly busy. So I thought we'd have seen more than what, 3 other trains. Running on the brakes now, going downhill, trying not to speed. Due into Truro 826, my ETA 825. Yeah, I think summertime there are more of a frequent service, certainly from Plymouth. It was almost a shame last weekend that we only had a few hours down there. I was just starting to get into sort of almost holiday mode. Just wandering around St Ives, could I wander around Penzance? I was like, oh, I could quite happily have stayed down here for a week. Because no, back on the train, back home. forget with places like that a lot of people still use the train to go on holiday. So they'll get the train to the nearest railway station, get a taxi or whatever to the holiday camp they're staying in, and then rely on buses and stuff to get around for the week, and then get the train back home again. Expect to see people with lots of bags on, like Gatwick Express and trains to Heathrow and stuff, but you forget on lines that go into holiday destinations that people will also be going on holiday. Well, yeah, you know, was it one of the Butlins camps? Was it Filey? Could be one of those. And you know, at pretty much the train station at the camp. Saturdays there'd be loads of services coming and going, dropping people off and picking people up, and so you get the train literally to where you're going on holiday. Yeah, well, we used to, well, I'm not saying go by train, but I used to holiday at Penzance when I was a kid. We either Brixham to Wall Park or Penzance. Yeah, the place we ever used to go by train. I used to get a train to London with my dad to go and see his mum, his brothers, or we'd get the train to Weston-super-Mare. If we're going for a day to Weston, we'd get the train. So I do remember getting the train to Weymouth once and getting off at the ferry place, so the train through the streets. We walked along the other week, but it's all been like paved over and cobbled over now. Yeah, we used to do the overnight trip down to Cornwall. We used to go camping. I used to go with family from Birmingham, so I'd leave here at like 11 o'clock on a Friday night, drive to Birmingham, get there at like midnight, load up the car, leave at like 1:30, drive back down to Cornwall, hopefully arrive on the beach. The place we used to stay, the car park was on the beach, just off the beach, so we'd get there like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. The earliest they'd let you onto the site to set up your tent, like 8 AM. So we'd arrive, pitch the tent, and then try and get a couple of hours kit. Because the kids had slept all the way down, so they were full of energy. Adults that had driven were completely knackered, tubing up all night. So it would be a couple of hours kit, and away you go. Downhill to Truro. Well, yeah, we're looking at places to go away later in the year, and yeah, you can't check in till 4 PM. But we went away down to Paul. I paid for the early check-in. It was like 45 quid to be able to check in like 3 hours earlier, which is a lot of money, but it did mean that you could check in, you got the rest of the afternoon and evening, rather than other than that you're just hanging around. So you check in like 4, you've got to be out by 10 on the day you depart. So you only really get, 6 days of your holiday. You don't get a whole week. slightly uphill again. Making our way down to Truro. Why they put these on this route, whether it is just passenger capacity, because it's not really like you get a chance to work hard. But I suppose there's nothing else that's diesel powered that's going to be able to have this many carriages. Unless you couple a load of 150s together. Yeah, I suppose when this is set, this was doing the run straight back to London. Slightly speeding. It's definitely a relaxed route. Right, 65 limit here, 30 limit down the bottom of the hill before we then enter Truro station. Down into Truro we come. With the cathedral. No other train coming the other way yet. We've only seen 3. There's got to be something again soon, surely. Oh, I actually hear something. Oh, there we go. Another train. Or it's going back to Plymouth. Well, I will be going to Plymouth, even if it's going to London. What are the lorry numbers for tonight? I'm not telling you. I woke up this morning at like 1 o'clock for a pee, as you do. Made a stupid mistake of looking at my phone and realised I had an email from the National Lottery saying, "Great news about your ticket." I thought, ooh. Tried to log in, and no, the site goes down for maintenance overnight, so you can't really log in to about 6 o'clock. Went for a pee, got back into bed, and then was like laying there thinking, what would I do if I won the lottery? Couldn't get back to sleep again for an hour. Woke up at 5. Thought, oh, I'll get up soon. It's 5. Obviously fell back to sleep again. Woke up just after 7. And was all behind then, because I'm normally in Tesco's at that time. No, I won £3. But, you know, it's £3 I didn't have. So yeah, so I should use that to do the lottery for tonight. They're allowing a lot of people time to get on at these services, aren't they? So we're at Truro now. So we've got Redruth, Camborne, Hale, St Earth, Penzance on the final stretch, and we are still on time. He's still looking out the window. He's still sat there looking like she's just about to fart but doesn't really want to. And I don't know what she's doing. Come on, people of Truro, get on the train. Right, done. Redruth. Right, I was hoping we'd not get to 30 by the time before it changed to a 60. Alright, 8 miles to Redruth. Go down there. Where does that go? One else has to branch down to Falmouth, maybe. That's definitely a bit hilly. Playing Train Sim World 4. Of course he's playing Train Sim World 4, that's all he ever does. Well, you should have been paying attention. You don't have to go, it's quite simple. It's too much of a pain in your life. Well, there's a spur off as you came out of Redruth. Was that the line that goes down to Falmouth? That was my question. he's listening and not watching. Sorry, yes, Truro. We're on the way to Redruth. We got to go. Where are you, Penzance? Over there now. 23 miles in that direction. Getting closer. Good thing really, because we're getting further away, I'd be worried. Definitely bendy and bridgy are the theme for this route. I don't know why I've started whistling at those. I never normally do that. I normally just ignore them. Due at Redruth at 8:39, our ETA is 8:38. We're actually early again. Unless it's just a lot of like time built into this timetable. Oh, speeding. I really like Cornwall. So going down there last weekend, it's over 10 years I think since I was last there. It did make me want to go back. The only pain of Cornwall is the drive to get there. That's why I like the south coast now. Sort of Bournemouth, Poole, sort of that bit, because you'd be talking like 2 hours maximum. You get to like Torquay and Paignton in about 2.5 hours from here. Right, so you've seen 4 other trains coming the other way. Will there be another? A couple of times when I was young, we went to Western-super-Mare for a week. That's an impressive walk away. But we're an hour from home. On a good run, I can get from my house to the seafront of Western-super-Mare in an hour. And that's you go away on holiday. I've done it. I used to go there for chips after work. Summer's evenings, finish work at 6. A couple of us were on motorbikes. And used to be like, what are we doing tonight? Nothing really. Had some chips. So finish work at 6, just after 7 you'd be on the seafront in Weston, bag of chips, stroll on the beach. Back on the bike at like 8, you're home like 9:30. Is that an air horn? I think they are air powered horns, yes. In summer I did go through that pang of missing having a motorbike. Right, Red Ruth in 1.5 miles. We don't have the stupid bell that the Americans do. Right. Red Ruth approaches. Well, he doesn't approach, we approach it. Yeah, I rode bikes over winters for about 7 years. That's not fun. Yeah, we're actually on, well, we're early. Well, it's only because it's holding me at each station. I mean, I'm a little bit early. I'm not exactly rushing. I'm not even doing the speed limit. Oh, the rear's still in the